Good day, Super K Kids! I am Teacher Angel. Let us now start our episode only here in Teleskwela. After going through this episode, you are expected to first, multiply simple fractions and mixed fractions. Second, solve routine or non-routine problems involving multiplication without or with addition or subtraction of fractions and mixed fractions using appropriate problem-solving strategies and tools. Let us have first a pre-assessment if you are familiar with our lesson already. Ready your pens and paper. Let us now start. Find the product of the following fractions and write the answer in simplest form. Let us now start. Number 1. 1 1/2 times 3/4. Number 2. 2/3 times 3 4/6. Number 3. 5 3/4 times 1/5. Let us check your answers. Number 1, the correct answer is 9/8 or 2 1/4. Number 2, the correct answer is 22 9s or 2 4/9. And number 3, the correct answer is 23 20ths or 1 3/20ths. Congratulations for a job well done! How many of you help at home during weekends? Yes, some of you are helping their parents in doing the household chores. I have here a picture of Mario. Mario harvested a basket of vegetables in their garden. What can you say about him? Correct! He is a hard-working and diligent boy like you. Let us read the problem. Mario harvested 2 2/5 kilograms of carrots from their vegetable garden. He sold 1/2 of it in the market and the rest in their neighborhood. How many kilograms were sold in the market? This is an example of a problem solving in multiplication fractions. If we are going to solve for this problem, all we have to do is to multiply the total kilograms of carrots that were harvested and the kilogram of the carrots that was sold in the market. But before we can solve the problem, we need to understand the steps in problem solving. Do you know what are they? Yes. First, what is asked? Second, what are the given facts? Third, what operation will be used? Fourth, what is the number sentence? And last, what is the complete answer? Let us go back to our problem. First, what is asked? It is the number of kilograms sold in the market. Second, what are given? This includes 2 2/5 kilograms of carrots that were harvested and 1/2 of it were sold in the market. Third, what operation will be used? Since we are getting the 1/2 of 2 2/5, the operation to be used is multiplication. Fourth, what is the number sentence? The number sentence is 2 2/5 times 1/2 equals n. Last, what is the complete answer? In multiplying simple fractions and mixed fractions, we can use an area model. 2 2/5 times 1/2. These are 2 2/5, and this is 1/2. Let us now combine the illustrations. The total shaded part is 12 tenths. We need to express it in lowest terms. What number can we divide to both 12 and 10? Correct, it is 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we have 6/5. We can also change it to mixed numbers. 6/5 is equivalent also to 1 1/5. So what is 1 1/5? It is the number of kilograms of carrots that were sold in the market. To multiply simple fractions and mixed fractions, we can also do the following. First step, change the mixed fraction to improper fraction by multiplying the whole number and the denominator. 2 times 5 is 10. The product will be added to the numerator. 10 plus 2 equals 12. Copy the denominator. The new fraction now is 12 fifths. Second step. Multiply the numerator by the numerator. 12 times 1 equals 12. The denominator by the denominator. 5 times 2 is 10. The result now is 12 times. Last, express the product in simplest form. One number can we divide both to 12 and 10. It is 2. 2 is called the greatest common factor or GCF. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the lowest terms is 6 fifths. But we can still change it to mixed fractions. Let us divide 6 by 5. The quotient is 1 and the remainder is also 1. The quotient 1 will be the whole number. The remainder 1 will become the new numerator. And the divisor 5 is still the denominator. So the mixed fraction is 1 and 1/5. Do you want another method in multiplying fractions? Let us have another method. We have here a word problem. Mother had 3 6/8 dozen of eggs in the refrigerator. She used 4/12 of the eggs. What part of the eggs was used? So Super K kids, before we can answer this problem, we need to analyze the steps in problem solving. First, what is asked? The part of the eggs that was used. Second, what are given? We have 3 6/8 dozen of eggs and 4/12 of the eggs that was used. Third, what operation will be used? Since we are getting the 4/12 of 3 6/8, the operation to be used is multiplication. Fourth, what is the number sentence? The number sentence is 3 6/8 times 4/12 equals n. Last, what is the complete answer? In multiplying simple fractions and mixed fractions, we can use another method, which is the cancellation method. So 4/12 times 3 6/8. Let's start. First, change the mixed fraction to improper fraction by multiplying the whole number and the denominator. 3 times 8 equals 24. The product will be added to the numerator. 24 plus 6 equals 30. Copy the denominator. The new fraction now is 30 over 8. Second, get the GCF of either the numerator and denominator. The GCF of 4 and 8 is 4, while 12 and 30 is 6. Simplify by cancellation. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 6 is 2, and 30 divided by 6 is 5. Then, multiply the numerator by the numerator. 1 times 5 is 5. The denominator by the denominator. 2 times 2 is 4. Last, express the product in simplest form. Since 5/4 is an improper fraction, we can still change it to mixed fraction. Let us divide 5 by 4. The quotient is 1 and the remainder is also 1. The quotient 1 will be the whole number. The remainder 1 will become the new numerator, and the divisor 4 is still the denominator. So the mixed fraction is 1 and 1/4. Let us see if you can follow the steps in problem solving in multiplying fractions. How about another word problem? Are you ready, Super K kids? Do you know what your parents do to earn a living? There is a man we can call Mang Castro. He earns a living by planting fruit trees. Let's find out how Mang Castro does his job. Read the situation below and try to answer the questions that follow. Mang Castro and 4 of his friends went to his Lanzones farm. He was happy when he saw the trees with fruits ready to harvest.
They were able to pick 10 and 1/2 baskets of lanzones. Each basket contained 8 and 2/3 kilograms. Man Castro gave each of his friends 3 and 1/2 kilograms for helping pick the fruits. How many kilograms of lanzones were left? In solving word problems, we follow the steps. First, what is asked? It is the number of kilograms of lanzones left. Second, what are given? We have 10 and 1/2 baskets of lanzones picked by Man Castro. We also have 8 and 2/3 kilograms of lanzones each basket contained. Next, we have 3 and 1/2 kilograms of lanzones were given to each of his friends, and 4 friends. Third, what operations will be used? Since we have 10 and 1/2 baskets of lanzones and 8 and 2/3 kilograms of lanzones for each basket, that operation is multiplication. We also have 4 friends, and each friend has 3 and 1/2 kilograms of lanzones. That is also multiplication. In order for us to get the number of kilograms left, we need to subtract their products that we will get, and that operation is subtraction. Fourth, what is the number sentence? The number sentence is the product of 10 and 1/2 times 8 and 2/3 minus the product of 3 and 1/2 times 4 equals n. Last, what is the complete answer? First, multiply the fractions in the first set of parentheses. That is 10 and 1/2 times 8 and 2/3. Change 10 and 1/2 to improper fraction. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. The new fraction is 21 over 2. Next, change 8 and 2/3 also to improper fraction. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. The new fraction now is 26 over 3. Again, let us multiply 21 over 2 and 26 over 3. We can multiply now the numerators. 21 times 26 equals 546. And next, multiply the denominators. 2 times 3 is 6. Simplify 546 over 6. The result is 91. So the first product is 91.
Next, let us multiply the second set of parentheses. 3 and 1/2 times 4. Change it to improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. The new fraction is 7 over 2. Next, we can multiply now 7 over 2 by 4. 4 is a whole number. We can make it as a fraction by putting 1 as the denominator of 4. So 7 over 2 times 4 over 1. Multiply the numerators. 7 times 4 is 28. Multiply the denominators. 2 times 1 is 2. So it is 28 over 2. Change it to simplest form by dividing 28 by 2. The second product now is 14. Since we have the two products, 91 and 14, we can subtract it. The difference is 77. So we have 77 kilograms of lanzones left. Have you answered all the steps of problem solving, Super K Kids? Did you get the same answers? Congratulations for a fantastic job! How about a short trivia about numbers? Are you ready for it, Super K Kids? Let's have this math trivia. What number is called the multiplicative identity? So that if we can multiply by any number and the number remains the same. Can you think of the correct answer? Let us see if you will get it right when Teleskwela returns.
Batang Kapampangan, Super Gang! Batang Kapampangan, Super Gang!
Super K Kids, what is your answer in your math trivia a while ago? The answer is 1. How about a big hand for all of you? The number 1 is called the multiplicative identity because we can multiply it by any number and the number remains the same. Like for example is 1/3. We can change 1/3 into equivalent fraction 3 lines by multiplying by 3/3. In 3/3, 3 divided by 3 is 1. Multiplying by 1 in the form of 3/3 turns into an equivalent fraction 3/9. Hope this trivia will add to your knowledge about numbers and fractions. Let's have an activity. Find the product by answering the steps in multiplying simple fractions and mixed fractions. Ready your pens and papers. Number 1, 1/3 times 2 and 1/5. Number 2, 2 and 1/6 times 1/4. And number 3, 4/6 times 3 and 1/3. Start answering it now, Super Kids!
Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan, Super K. Bagong kaalaman, bagong paraan, eskwela sa tahanan, bagong kabihasnan. Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan, Super K. Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan, Super K. Bagong kaalaman, bagong paraan, eskwela sa tahanan, bagong kabihasnan. Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K. Karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan. Super K. Bagong kaalaman, bagong manaan, eskwela sa tahanan, bagong kabihas na. Super K, Super K. Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K. Karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan. Super K. Super K, Super K. Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K. Karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan. Super K. Bagong kaalaman, bagong manaan, eskwela sa tahanan, bagong kabihas na. Super K, Super K. Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K. Karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan. Super K. Super K, Super K. Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K. Karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan. Super K. Bagong kaalaman, bagong manaan, eskwela sa tahanan, bagong kabihas na. Super K, Super K. Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K. Karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan. Super K. Super K, Super K. Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan.
Let's check if you got the correct answers. Number 1, the correct answer is 11/15. Number 2, 13/24. And number 3, 29s or 2 and 2 9s. What an amazing work, Super K Kids! What a wonderful feeling that Super K Kids can multiply these fractions. Let us see if you really understand the lesson. Complete the sentences by writing the correct word on the blank. Change the mixed fraction to blank. Next, multiply the numerator to blank. Number 3, express the product in blank. Number 4, multiply the denominator to blank. And number 5, in simplifying fractions, get the blank of the numerator and denominator. Let us check your answers. Number 1, change the mixed fractions to improper fraction. Number 2, multiply the numerator to numerator. Number 3, express the product in simplest form. Number 4, multiply the denominator to denominator. And number 5, in simplifying fraction, get the greatest common factor or GCF of the numerator and denominator. You surprised us, Super K Kids, that you got it all correctly. Fantastic! How about this one in problem solving? Arrange the steps in solving word problems. Write numbers 1 to 5 on the blank. What operation will be used? What are given? What is the complete answer? What is asked? And what is the number sentence? Have you arranged it properly? Let us see the correct arrangement. What operation will be used is number 3. What are given is number 2. What is the complete answer is number 5. What is asked is number 1. And what is the number sentence is number 4. What a remarkable job, Super K Kids! How about a high five to all of you? Assessment will be next when Teleskwela returns.
Batang Kapampangan, Super Gang! Batang Kapampangan, Super Gang!
At last, you have come to the last part of our episode. All you have to do now is to take a test. Ready your paper and pens. Let us see if you can apply what you have learned by solving the following problems. Do not forget to express your answer in simplest form. Number 1. What is 1/4 of 1 and 1/4? Number 2. What is 1/2 of 2 and 2/3? Number 3. What is the product of 2 and 5/6 and 3/7? On this part, let us see if you can write the steps in solving word problems. Do not forget to simplify your answer. Let's have this problem. Laura's allowance for marketing was 300 pesos. She bought 2 and 1/2 kilogram of chickens at 80 pesos per kilogram. How much money did she still have for fish and other food? So you need to write the steps in solving word problems and answer the steps on it.
Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal. na. Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan, Super K. Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan, karangalan, kausayan, batang Kapampangan, Super K. Bagong kaalaman, bagong paraan, eskwela sa tahanan, bagong kabihas na. Super K, Super K, Teleskwela para sa kinabukasan. Super K, Super K, karunungan at kabutihang asal, kagalingan,
Let's check our answers, Super K kids. First is, what is 1/4 of 1 and 1/4? So that is 5/16. Number 2, what is 1/2 of 2 and 2/3? The correct answer is 4/3 or 1 and 1/3. Number 3, what is the product of 2 and 5/6 and 3/7? The answer is 17/14 or 1 and 3/14. How about the problem solving? Number 1, what is asked? How much money did she still have for fish and other food? Number 2, what are given? 300 pesos, 2 and 1/2 kilogram of chicken at 80 pesos per kilogram. Number 3, what operations will be used? Multiplication and subtraction. Number 4, what is the number sentence? 300 minus the product of 2 and 1/2 times 80 equals n. And number 5, what is the complete answer? 300 minus 200 is 100 pesos. I am delighted that we have a productive episode today. So we have achieved our both objectives. Let us all be reminded on the steps in multiplying simple fractions and mixed fractions, and also the steps in solving word problems. See you in our next episode, The Division of Fractions.